Alright, I usually don't do shit like this. I don't make I don't make political videos. I don't make videos about stuff that's going on in the world today besides sports. Like I'm a sports content creator, but you know, it's to the point now it can't fucking be ignored anymore with everything going on. Over the past couple months, I'm just coming to the realization, like, dude, the world we live in is just fucked. Like, it really is, dude. Like, the world we live in is fucked. Do you remember, like, with everything going on, like, do you remember growing up as a kid and sometimes you'd see, like, these police videos and shit from, like, different countries of, like, people riding and, them beating them beating the shit out of each other? And you look at that and, like, damn, good thing that don't happen in America. Well, guess what? That shit's happening now, and it's happening more than ever. Like, I remember back when, for those of you who don't know, I live in Baltimore. I remember back when a dude named Freddie Gray got killed by police officers. All I had to go was do 15 minutes down the road and see shit on fire, see SWAT vehicles, all this type of other shit, like. And you would have thought, like, people would have got the message then. Well, that shit's even worse now because it's all over the world. Nashville, Seattle, Jacksonville, like, just about everywhere you can think of. Salt Lake City. And, it's sad. It's sad that, this is the life we live right now. This is the life that my daughter's got to grow up in. It's hard to even put in words. Like, you had an innocent man get killed by a police officer for what have him standing on his fucking neck or kneeling on his neck because because the store thought he used a bad check or some bullshit. Like, that man really needed to die for that. Like, for a petty ass crime like that, even if he did do it, or even if he was writing back checks, the man needed to die for that. And now speaking as a sports content creator, sports is supposed to be our escape from the world. Like, people wonder why. Like, people often ask me, like, what are my political views? Which side do I stand on? You know what my answer is? I don't have a side. I'm not political. I don't. You know why I'm not? Because no matter what side you're on, they're both fucked and corrupt. If you really look at it, both sides have stupid shit about them. I mean, it's worse to a point now, but either way you look at it, they're all fucked. No matter what side you lie on. Like, I thought for a while shit would get this bad. Because people are fucking tired of it. Are tired of our corrupt ass law system killing innocent people. And like I said, sports is supposed to be an escape right now. But guess what? Thanks to this stupid ass virus, which was created by man, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It may not have been created by the Chinese government. It may not have been created by the U.S. But it may not have been created by the U.S. government. But that shit was man-made, whether you want to admit it or not. It didn't come from no fucking bat. Don't even try to tell me that shit. Bats have been around for centuries, and you mean to tell me that now they contracted something new from a bat? And if you're going to make a fucking disease, make the cure for it too. Don't make no damn sense how the world is. But yeah, thanks to that, it's not a lot to talk about with it. Like I always use talking about sports and talking and just doing videos as entertainment is for people as an escape to get away from everyday life, to talk about something we all actually enjoy. But now even that's been fucking taken away from us. Like, it's sad that it's like this. And me coming from a family where I have a lot of cops in my family, like here I am talking about them because like my middle name Raymond was my grandfather's name, who started a long line of police officers in my family, and I feel for them too, because I know, and people can tell me I don't know all they want, but I know for a fact that there are good people doing their job, and now they got to be they got to be labeled as pigs or people or devil white police officers because a few assholes can't do their job right. Like, abusing power is a natural thing, and for some people that can't control it right, shit like what happened to George Floyd happens, because this dude thought he could get it's okay, I'm a cop, I'll get away with it. And the sad part is he might be right. Like, if they don't put that, like, dude, obviously he deserves death, to be completely honest, but he won't get that. But I'm telling you right now, if he don't get like life in prison, you think the shit happening now is bad? Just wait. It's going to get a lot worse. And people with the riots going on, people saying they don't have to do it violently, they don't have to break shit and do it. While that might be true, the problem is, I read a quote this morning that's actually very powerful. Martin Luther King did peaceful it starts off, Martin Luther King did peaceful protests, but then guess what? They shot him too. Think about that. Martin Luther King, a great historical American figure who preached nothing but peace and equality, got shot and died for what he believed in. So, whether it's bad, whether it's wrong of people to destroy property or hurt other people, what solves all that? Police officers not killing innocent fucking people. And then you got these dumbasses trying to defend them, coming out to protesters with bows and arrows and swords and shit. Like, y'all are y'all that fucking stupid? Do you not realize that you're threatening angry protesters and you're not even a cop? Like, do you not think what happened in those videos was exactly what was going to happen to you? And what happened to those people? They got the shit beat out of them. And deservedly so, just for being idiots. I don't feel bad for them. Y'all shouldn't either. Like, people better, people really need to wake the fuck up, and I've said for a while, people in our high end of government ain't doing their fucking job. And it starts exactly with Donald Trump's dumbass. We got a pandemic and now we got riots going on. This motherfucker's worried about, taking down social media because he's scared that people talk about him and shit. Like, bro, you're the president of the United States. You're gonna be under scrutiny. It comes with the fucking job. You didn't have to run for president. You already had millions of dollars to your name. So well, actually billions of dollars to your name. So, if you didn't want that territory, why the fuck did you become president? You didn't have to do that. And this dude ain't under more and people try to say he's more scrutinized than anyone. Well, that may be true. But like I said, it comes with the territory. I mean, George Bush and Barack Obama, they were under scrutiny a lot too, and not that I necessarily am supporters of them, but at least they didn't care when people talk shit about them on social media. At least they didn't threaten to take that shit away. Talking about, you come to the White House, vicious dogs will attack you. Okay, bro. You ain't gonna be president forever, and people don't forget. So, the minute you step out of office, who's to say somebody's not gonna whip your ass? I'm just saying, bro. Like, shit's just gotten so bad right now, and people really need to wake the fuck up. Because if we ever want to return to normal, shit's got to change. And it starts with this dude, this fucking cop that killed George Floyd. It starts with getting justice for him. Like you said, like the quote's very simple: no justice, no peace. Justice needs to be served on this dude, and I don't know, man. Just hope, like I said, I just hope it gets all back to normal, and rest in peace to George Floyd. I'm sorry that this had to happen to you, and I mean, that's it. I just hope we can wake up soon and give this asshole the justice he deserves, and